This is gonna be interesting.
Hi guys, and welcome to Dimensionally Unstable.
Very. We're in real life. We are in real life.
Theoretically.
We're always in real life, but we're like in person.
Watch Matrix.
We're outside, so I apologize for all of the background noise.
Ambient noises.
I will try to fix that. There was a guy riding by on a motorcycle, kind of a mood though.
Definitely a mood.
We're eating, which shouldn't be shocking to any of you. You're dying.
This curry's a lot spicier than I thought it was gonna be.
And then I got us bunt cake.
Bunt cake.
Which is you've never had.
I've had bunt cake.
I've
never had this specific bunt cake.
This specific bunt cake. If you live near me, you know what I'm talking about. That was real cute.
Thank you.
I love that.
Thank you.
If you live near me, you know exactly what bunt cake I'm talking about. But it's fire.
Voodoo donuts. That's what we're talking about, guys.
Can you not?
It's not voodoo donuts.
It's also a bunt cake, not a donut.
That was the joke.
You're so funny. I've also been really mean today.
Well, whatever. I don't even care.
But I
I
also got in the car and I said, "Are you cool with me being sarcastic today?" Because yesterday was not the day.
I was not feeling it yesterday.
But he said yes, so you can't get mad.
I'm gonna like air out these like.
I can smell that. That is crazy.
You can't even say like this isn't like excessively spicy. Like
oh no, I can
like,
smell
immediately
it.
Once
It
I
burned
opened
my
it, I was
nose.
like, wow, this is
It burned my nose.
a lot.
That's a lot for you.
So I'm like aerating the steak. Gotta like.
You're aerating the steak.
Yeah, man.
All right, cool.
That's what you do, right? To like wine.
I don't.
You gotta like.
I don't know. I don't drink wine. He's not having it today, guys. And we're not even done with the day.
We didn't even start.
Oh my god. We only were doing this for 2 minutes.
Freaking killing it.
Oh, this is gonna be our first podcast with our new pictures.
Okay, that's a lot better.
You aerate your steak?
Aerate your steak. Caesar Felucci, if you're watching this, I'm sorry.
He's not.
I love you.
Let's be honest. Has he ever told you that he watches this? No. That's what I thought. Thank you. All right. This is going to be our first podcast where I put our new pictures.
Oh, really?
We haven't put a podcast out in 2 weeks.
Oh, really?
We took a mental health break last week.
Yes.
And the week before, we took our pictures.
Oh, yeah, huh?
And we didn't put anything out.
Wow.
I am so sorry. Not really. Because we also never give a schedule. Which I feel like we did that on purpose. Because I feel like if we said...
I feel like we said, like, we're going to try.
We're going to try Monday, but don't be shocked. Yeah. Sorry if we hurt your feelings.
Also, it's like finals, or like...
Like, it's the end of the semester,
finals,
right?
Yeah, it's like about to be end of semester.
I'm not in school, so I don't know nothing about that.
So yeah, it's like I've been super busy, so I haven't been able to do anything like that.
What's up, Nicole? It literally sounds like a tetherball.
I hate that you say that because it's actually from my favorite video game.
It's not a bad sound.
No,
it's just so
You already ruined it.
I feel like that's the second I'm going to throw rice at you. I feel like
catch it. in my mouth.
No, you won't. It's literally rice. Ew. I feel like that's the second time I've talked about that on a podcast. Because I feel like your phone has gone off our last podcast and this one.
Let me,
because your dad commented. He goes, "Oh my gosh, it does sound like a tetherball."
I hate you guys.
And I literally was like, "Thank you. I appreciate you having my back."
He loves that video game. He's the one who got me into it.
And he knows that it's true.
And
that's why. That's why I feel good about it. Mind you, he's being. So what is that? What is that comeback? You literally have said it twice and it means nothing.
That's the best part of the comeback. Because you're already infuriated.
I'm like,
you don't know what it means.
I'm like, yes, I am. I'm sorry.
I don't either.
For like the last, 20 minutes, his comeback has been, I'm Ariella. What? What does that mean? And the first time I was like, You did not like that.
I did not. I was not a fan.
I was.
I know. That's why I wasn't.
Oh my god. And then, are you cold there?
No.
I was like, chill. You're dancing? Yes. Okay, just checking. This guy on a motorcycle drove by, and we both high-key vibed at the same time, doing the same thing. It was kind of creepy.
Movement. Yeah.
I didn't love it.
It was hilarious.
You were the one that pointed it out. I didn't even know.
I know.
Now I'm kind of confused as to how that happened, but like, amen.
Hey man, if you're feeling it, you're feeling it.
But why is it the same?
I don't know.
Also, can we talk about how we've made time to hang out with each other every Thursday for the last 3 weeks?
It's pretty cool.
I kind of love it.
I've also been trying to to make time for people because I feel like I haven't been making time for people in my life.
Thanks.
Yeah.
And he knows I'm buying food.
And she knows. Man, I don't have a lot of money.
And I drive 45 minutes. Actually, it took me an hour today.
Traffic?
Oh my god, it was atrocious.
4 or 5.
Oh my gosh, I was so mad. Guess what? It took me off at Santa Monica.
Oh gosh, no wonder.
I was like, you've got to be kidding me. And then it took me literally
down. Waze?
Yeah.
That's so interesting because Waze typically gets you the fastest.
That's what I'm saying. I'm guessing it was going to take me longer if I stayed on the freeway. You should see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
rough.
Also, I think I've eaten most of the meat in here. It's just a bunch of tacos.
No, it's right there.
Well, I'm aerating it now.
You haven't eaten any of it. It's like just sitting right there.
Well, these are the 3 that I've aerated, and now I'm aerating these.
Okay.
I don't even know if that's a word.
It is a word.
It is, right?
I don't know if it's right.
If I'm using it in the right context?
Yeah.
Probably not. I'm talking about taking
you are
curry
right.
off of.
I don't know if you're right. Because I know
I know that there's
there's a wine
when
aerator.
wine,
the wine aerator?
It sits, and then you have to stir it to get the flavor out, which sounds weird, by the way. Just saying. I've never understood
Also,
wine.
anytime somebody talks about wine, I think of The Office.
Kind of a
and he goes, Okie afterbirth. She
What?
said, honey?
You said,
babe?
What? Dude, Jim's reaction to that
It's the best.
It's the funniest thing ever.
I did that on my dad's birthday, and he literally looked at me, and he goes, never again.
Don't ever do that.
I was like,
Never.
I'm sorry, Jeff. I apologize. And we were in public, too. And he was like, you've got to be kidding me. The fact that you're quoting The Office. I was like, love you too, Dad.
I love The Office. My dad is the funniest person. Also, Dad, I know you're going to be listening to this.
Oh,
I'm
absolutely.
kind of call you out right now.
Hello.
Literally, he always says, I don't like The Office. It's not my thing. It's just not funny to me. And then we watch it, and the dude does not stop laughing. So
this is your time to, repent.
Be baptized for forgiveness of your sins in the name of Dunder Mifflin.
Ew. That was not it. See, here's what's really cool. I'm normally the one that's eating when we do our podcasts.
Nom, 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 nom.
Now we're both eating.
I know.
And I feel like
Which is weird.
Why we're doing a mukbang?
What?
Have you heard of that?
What is it called?
It's called a mukbang.
I thought it was a mukbang.
No. First of all, that's how white people say it. So I killed that.
That's racist.
No, it is. Because it's called...
Reverse racism.
How? I'm literally saying it the way that the people who started it say
Reverse racism.
Okay, bye. And then...
Who started it?
It was in Japan.
That makes a lot more sense.
Because they're lonely and they want somebody to eat with. That was literally the point. No, like the first person said like, oh,
Yeah, we're definitely doing a mukbang then.
we're lonely and we're talking
like-
to
I
them
was like,
and
we're
we're talking to each other.
We're talking to each other as we're eating. But like, you know, like conversations over food just hit different.
They do. I feel like also we learned something about you the other day,
We did?
like the other week. He was stressing out over homework and I was falling asleep.
Oh, dude.
And so this fool FaceTimes me and I go, do you want to pray about it?
Oh.
And he like started getting buck wild with me, get mad. And then I started falling asleep, which if you know me, I never fall asleep.
I agree.
So the fact that I was falling asleep is kind of everything.
A miracle.
And apparently, me breathing.
Okay. Okay.
Okay,
To give
you can
context
explain
to
it.
this, I was incredibly anxious already. I had been told that day. What happened that day?
I don't know. It was like 3 weeks ago.
I think that was the day that I was told that I wasn't getting the grade I needed in bio.
Well, so
My
there was a lot
biology
going on.
class. Yeah, like it was bad. I think
It was a Tuesday.
Yeah,
No,
it
I'm
was
just
Tuesday.
saying,
Tuesdays
like
are trash,
we
yeah.
have a joke where like
Tuesdays.
bad days, even if it's not a Tuesday, they're Tuesdays.
Yeah, they're Tuesdays.
Because Tuesdays are the worst day besides
Tuesdays
Monday.
are just the worst day.
Tuesdays are like what did you call it? The Luigi of the week.
Yeah.
Go ahead. So you
Okay.
found out some bad stuff.
So I found some bad stuff, and so I'm doing homework, and I'm really anxious because I need to get it turned in. I have like I think it was like a kind of like a turn it in when you can exam type of thing, and it was just
I
like,
kind of love
really
that.
had me anxious. And then also I was doing math. That's what it was. The math.
It was the math.
killed me because I'm not a big math person, so having to sit there and be like, I feel stupid.
Wasn't
during
it?
this
It
entire
wasn't the
time.
move.
It just wasn't it. You know, like I was not enjoying
Didn't
it
like
at all.
it. Yeah.
And then, so yeah, like I was getting really anxious. I was getting sort of snappy with people,
People.
like and you, yeah, like even like Maria texted me, and I think I like snapped during one of the texts, and I was like, I'm sorry, I'm just really.
It's not
anxious
you, it's
right
me.
now. Yeah, I literally was like, I'm just really anxious right now. But then like yeah, so it was like, I don't know what happened, but I think you were falling asleep.
Mhm.
And I don't know what it was, but like the sound of someone sleeping, that sounds creepy.
Yep.
Like I think like
It was just calming.
how about we say this in a different way?
You
the
can't.
rhythmic breathing of someone
That's even worse.
unconscious.
It gets worse. Someone unconscious. So we just knock someone
Yeah,
out.
just knock someone out. And I'm good. But no, like I don't know what it was, but I think it was like the rhythmic breathing.
It was
like, the
probably because I
consistency of
was
it.
calm
Yeah, like the consistency.
and I wasn't talking.
Yeah.
He told me
just,
that
like,
my voice
sound.
made him more anxious.
Yeah, honestly, it was just everybody was making me anxious. Well, because when
Oh.
I get anxious, I get really like all the things that I'm hearing are amplified a lot because also the
Yeah.
ADHD is just like amplifying everything.
Love it.
So I'm already like on edge, and then you add the anxiety to it.
Not the move.
Not the move. But like yeah, like
I was
I
falling
don't know
asleep.
what it was,
and
but just
apparently,
like the rhythm of it
that's kind of cool.
just got me out of my anxiety, and I was like,
We learned this. We didn't know this was a thing.
yeah, I didn't know this was a thing at all. But literally,
Kinda
like
fire.
after she like passed out, I was like, I'm fine.
I don't think I ever actually fell asleep.
I think you were like kind of like
I was
mid-
I was like right there. I
Yeah.
hadn't hit my REM cycle yet
Yeah, you were like you were dozing off.
Yeah.
That's what I'll give it.
because I was like I remember our entire conversation and then I
Yeah.
just stopped
And
talking.
you just stopped talking.
And then
It
I
wasn't
was
even
like
the not talking that made me less anxious.
it was just the
It was
breathing.
literally the breathing.
It was like, oh, she's calm. I can be
But
calm
it's always happened. But I just don't know why it didn't hit me.
You
like
should have just said, "Shut up."
I could have said that. Yeah, probably.
You know, I wouldn't have been mad.
Probably.
I would have just been like, "All right."
Okay. Good night.
And I literally would have left you on FaceTime and just fallen asleep.
Yeah, probably.
And you would have probably been like, "Cool."
Great.
And you just hang up whenever you want.
I think it was also just because like I wasn't alone helped out a lot.
You're welcome.
And it was late too, so I couldn't call my
Dude, it
girlfriend.
was like
Like, I couldn't-
midnight.
Yeah, like I couldn't call Maria.
This is me we're talking about. It doesn't matter.
That's what I'm saying. Like I couldn't call. I couldn't call her. I'd be like, "Hey, you
Can
want
you
to stay
just
up with me?
Can you just breathe?
Yeah, can you just breathe on the phone, please? Yeah, I'm anxious. Like that sounds creepy, and kind of idolatry.
Why'd you have to bring it there?
I'm just saying.
Why? All right.
But no, like it was just like
It was kind of cool.
it was just really nice to actually be able to find something
That works.
that works.
Yeah.
Like I said, I don't like medication for anything like that. It makes me feel really dozy.
Sorry about the truck.
Yeah.
He's real obnoxiously loud and right behind me.
I really thought you were talking about me, and I was like, I mean, it's true, but you don't gotta say it out loud. It'd be
I would
obnoxious.
never!
That's what I thought you were saying. I was like, dang.
Wow.
I also like that you assigned a gender to the truck.
It. He?
It. Trucks aren't.
Truck's an inanimate object.
Yeah.
It's really loud. Sorry,
There
guys.
you go.
I don't want to assume gender. I apologize. Okay. Okay, I was listening to a podcast today.
Okay.
And I'm not going to say which one because they told me that they were going to listen to our podcast.
Oh.
Okay.
Wait, how?
Just let it go. Let it go. And
wait, do we want them to listen to it? We're eating fried shrimp, beef,
No,
and rice.
I don't want them to listen to this at all. But
Why?
they're gonna.
Oh, okay. Terrifying.
Regardless. Because they told me, they're like, because we're friends, like, I'm gonna listen to yours. Because they know that I listen to theirs.
Got it.
I straight up was listening to it at work today, and I responded to something that they said. Like, I was having a conversation with them. I almost texted them and was like, oh my god, I hate myself. It was literally about, like, oh my god, you'll appreciate it too, because I felt really cool.
Proud of you.
I don't even remember. Oh my god. Are you okay?
I'm happy, man.
You feel good?
I'm eating fried shrimp. Shrimp is my comfort food.
And we're gonna go grocery shopping. He doesn't like when I take him grocery shopping or buy him things, but, like, it's a thing that we do.
It's her form of...
No, it's the way you receive love, so I do it.
Yeah.
There it is. Don't put this on me.
I'm not putting it on you.
Oh my god, I'm really annoyed. I'm mad that I can't think about it. Like, what they were talking about that I responded to.
Okay.
Like,
okay.
I straight up was like, I said it out loud. Like somebody was listening to me.
a phone conversation. Yeah.
And I was like, I hate myself. Like, I straight up almost Snapchatted them and was like, I was listening to your podcast today, and I responded to something someone said. And I feel like a freaking idiot.
Big brain, bro.
And I wanted to see what they were going to say, but I didn't want to know. I don't want them to know that I'm literally talking
Well, I mean, if
to
they
them.
listen to it.
They're going to know. I am so sorry.
Why are you apologizing?
Because I don't want them to think that I'm crazy. But they should. They don't know that. They don't know I'm
They
crazy.
don't know you're crazy yet?
No, we're not on that level yet.
I feel like you just hop into things with people.
And normally, but when I want them to like
with me.
When I want them to like me, with you, I couldn't really. I didn't really have a choice. Yeah, I didn't really have a choice with you. It was kind of like you already knew me,
I was kind of there.
so we were kind of stuck with
Yep.
that.
You're like, hi, my name is Ari. And I was like,
I
you're
know.
insane, aren't you?
No, you said I know.
I know who you are.
And then you looked at me like you knew everything,
Yes, sir.
which you did.
Which I did.
And now I'm scared. But yeah,
Always.
I don't like lead with the crazy. You know, when you want someone to like you, you kind of wait till they are ready. Like, you didn't lead with your crazy.
With you?
No. With your girlfriend, you didn't lead with your crazy. Correct? Am I correct?
Theoretically.
Yeah, right?
But like,
But then you eventually
even
introduced.
in the first conversation that we had, like at Thanksgiving that time, she was like, "So, what are your interests?" Also, Maria, you don't sound like that.
That
It's
is
just-
exactly
it
what
was
you
just-
sound
no,
like.
it was
Actually, no,
just-
it isn't.
It was just an example. Please don't.
That's his generic girl voice.
That's exactly.
That's how I sounded when you were imitating me. I was like, first of all, I sound like a man. What are you doing?
Definitely don't sound like a man, but that's a whole different topic.
You
She
said
just threw rice
you
at me.
said you were going to catch it.
No, I think like one of the first questions she asked were like,
What are your interests?
"Dang, I literally was about to do it." What? It's because I
Just
like.
say, what are your
It's because I
interests?
storytelling. I like
What
storytelling.
are your interests?
Yeah. What are your interests?
There
God,
you
that
go.
still sounded weird.
Because
and yeah,
you're saying
like
it.
literally like right afterwards, I think I was like, "Oh, you know, comics," and this. I think I left off D&D.
That's also not leading with your crazy. That's not crazy. That's a normal thing.
Well, I feel like that's like my main crazy though.
No.
Oof.
No.
Is it not?
No. That's your main, like, normal.
Oh dang.
So that's what I'm saying. You didn't lead with your crazy.
What's my crazy then? I don't even know what my crazy is.
I don't even think you have a crazy. You have, like, things that you like that not a lot of people like.
That's fair.
But that's not crazy.
I'm more of like a weird niche
I'm
collector.
crazy.
Accurate.
So I don't
Alright, I'm
lead.
gonna close this
You gonna keep it?
because this was just atomic.
You gonna take
and
that with
angry.
you?
I'm gonna take this
Love that for you.
because that was just atomic.
Was it gonna?
And
Oh my god, you were
angry.
gonna end up like the lady at the place where she said I ate something too
I
spicy,
ate something
and her
spicy.
stomach was hurting.
Mm-hmm. Because my
Yeah.
stomach did start
See,
hurting.
I don't
And my
lead.
throat.
I don't lead with my crazy, because I want people to like want to be friends with me. Bag, you know. I led with my crazy with you because you didn't really have an option.
Well, yeah, like it was like I feel like Well, our friendship started weird.
But we also weren't trying to date.
We
So,
also
like,
weren't trying to be friends either.
No, you liked my friend.
Accurate.
So you were trying to date my friend.
That is accurate.
Which,
I said, hey, let me get in.
which you also thought I was her discipler, which thank you.
Which is still, I was sure at the time that you were her discipler.
She literally to this day, I don't think she's gonna listen to this. She to this day could confirm. She was
I
like,
really hope she doesn't.
no, she doesn't. When I remember telling her, I
I'll
was like,
text her today.
I told her, I remember like right when you said, aren't you Nicole's discipler?
Well,
I was like, no. And she goes, I genuinely just tell people that you're my discipler.
Yeah,
And I was
I
like, that's
remember.
so funny.
because I asked her,
And she just said me.
and she was like, yeah, Ari. I was like, oh, cool.
And I was like, that makes so much sense. And what's so funny, like, I love this now. No, I'm good, go for it. Was like, she comes back from her thing, and I pick her up. I feel super cool because I'm like the first person that she told about her now boyfriend. And I was like, oh my god, like, I literally was like one of the first
you were
people that, at least here, to know. And I felt super cool. I was like, oh my god, look at me go.
I think I told you
About what?
about Maria. I think you were one of the first people.
I was the first person to meet her because you freaking
were the first
dated
person.
her
Yes.
in COVID. You pursued her during COVID. That's a different sentence. Sorry.
It's a different type of intentional.
I hate that.
It's actually a lot easier to be intentional during COVID.
Oh,
than
absolutely.
it would
Because
be,
you have
like-
nothing to do.
Exactly. That, and it's like,
Well, yeah, I remember you telling me,
if
you
you
were like,
put really any effort into a date, it immediately seems 1,000% more intentional
because we're in COVID.
because we're COVID.
We're in a pandemic, guys. But yeah, I remember you telling me, you're like, can you take pictures? And I was like, absolutely. And he goes, oh yeah, by the way, nobody's met her because
Nobody's met her.
we're in COVID.
Yeah, none of my friends know her.
And everyone else was like literally sitting at the top of the mountain.
Dude,
And they were like,
creepos.
I know.
They started taking videos of us. I was like,
And I'm literally sitting there on FaceTime with my sister.
yeah, dude.
And I'm like, she doesn't know me, so that's
Dude.
even better.
And it's funny because one of them has my location.
Yeah.
Because it's just like, it's one of his things. He just likes to have our location, which is weird. But
Well,
it's
in case
cool.
you
I
get
love him.
kidnapped, amen.
Yeah. But it's like,
God forbid that happens.
but it, oh, yeah.
Also, if you get kidnapped, why? Kick them
I look nice.
in the face.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking. I
you
was
can
like,
take them.
probably, but I was like, I thought you were
No,
talking about
kill
like,
them.
why would they want to take you? And I
Kill
was like,
them.
I have a nice face.
Yeah.
Rude.
And you know what? They would have given you back because you would have
Probably.
just started singing,
I just probably would have stared talking.
and they would have been like, "Oh God, why did we
I'd be
kidnap this one?"
I'd be like making weird noises.
Like that one TikTok
Yeah, there's like ones in the back.
where the guy's like,
Yeah,
and
I'd
he
be
goes,
like,
"What do
I'd
you
be like,
need?
Please, what? And I'd be
What
like,
do you need?" I was like, "Oh my gosh."
I'd
Also-
probably be like that. Really, I know that there'd be like two scenarios where one,
That would
my
be you.
sarcasm would hit,
Ooh,
and
they
I would
would
just
literally
be saying
push you
a
out
bunch
of the
of
van.
stuff, and then they'd probably push me out of the van or kill me. One of those. And then the other one would be I'd be way too scared to do anything,
True.
but then immediately burst. Like I would just be like moving around the entire time, trying to kick my way out of things.
I love that for you.
Yeah.
But yeah, you shouldn't get kidnapped.
Hopefully, I like to think that I'm pretty big. And
I'd like to think
And
that
that I
they'd
could-
look at you and be like, "Nah, fam, not him." Like if they looked through a crowd.
well, you know, I've kind of I've gone through like a couple of seedy places in my time. And
okay, 19 years old. Sit down.
But no, there's like some people, like there's a couple of dudes who I've had some stare-offs with, where they've been like
You gonna fight
deciding, where they literally were deciding whether they wanted to like take a chance
on
and
fighting
start
you?
a fight,
Oh, I love that for you.
and I was like, listen, man, I perfected a 1,000-yard stare.
It's not it for you.
I had to witness my mother in the hospital years. I know what it's like to look dead in your eyes.
Just move on. Keep it moving.
Literally, I was like, that's really it.
That's so funny.
Like I had like a.
I have high hopes for you though.
Thank you.
Don't get kidnapped.
I'll try my hardest.
Thank you. I don't know what
I'll call you, and I'll be like, dude,
You
I
can't.
got kidnapped. Like,
You're literally gonna call me and be like, oh my god, Ariel.
Dude, it'll be hilarious because
Somebody
I'll
tried
find like
to
a
kidnap
payphone, and I'll be like, I don't remember your phone number. I'll be like, I don't know.
Oh wait,
her
I
phone
have her
number.
cell phone.
I don't know her cell phone.
It's really easy, actually.
I only know my mom's. I know my dad's too, because my dad hasn't changed it in like 18,000 years.
I know my dad's, because my dad's is super easy. Mom's is super easy, mine is super easy. Kayla just got a new phone number, and I'm so mad. Because I'm like, why would you do
I
that?
still don't have Kira's. My little sister's.
You don't have it?
I have her phone number.
Or you don't have it memorized?
I
have our old home phone number memorized from when I was
have
like,
her old phone number too.
like our very first one. And I was like, because I remember it being super cool. By the way, if you call this number, it's not going to work. But it's 257-3123. That was our home phone number. And I remember being like...
661-260-3039.
Also, the fact that your zip code is 661 makes me really happy.
It still is. It won't change because we're under the same plan.
Oh, I love that. We don't have a house phone now, but I was going to be like, my dad's phone number is this. But don't call my father.
No. How about we don't? How about we stop giving out personal information?
You can't call my phone number, like my house number. Like, it doesn't exist
Oh, that's
anymore.
what I'm joking.
So that one's fine. Go ahead, call that number. Somebody probably has it. Also, our 12 people that listen.
That's 12 phone calls.
Go ahead. I drove by our first
Also-
house the other day.
Oh wow, that's weird. Dude, I was thinking about this recently. Even if 12 people listen to our podcast, that's 12 individuals that listen to
That, like,
took time
purposefully-
out of their day
To
and
listen to us have a conversation.
Exactly. Like I think like oftentimes like now people look at like YouTube channels and they look at all this stuff with like really small followings, and they're like, oh, that's not a lot, like all this stuff. Then if you think about it, like if someone has 300 subscribers, that's 300 people.
That's crazy.
That's a lot of people.
No way.
I'm just saying, I don't know. Like I thought that was like really cool because I was like, wow, like I thought about like we had like 3 views, and I was like,
But that's 3 people.
I was like, that's 3.
I'm
people.
not even somebody who like cares how many people listen to it. Like I really don't. But it's like that's so funny because we know one of them is your dad.
Yep.
All the time.
All the time.
Probably your mom.
Love you, Dad. They're probably
Your
together.
parents.
They listen to it together. Yeah.
I don't even know who the other people are.
I don't either.
I
haven't even checked.
One time I saw somebody that I know subscribe to our channel and I got real excited.
That's
I was
pretty
like,
cool.
oh hi.
That's pretty cool.
Do you want to listen? And
Well, I don't like, like it's like all. I think like all the people that are going to listen to it are from people that and
Yeah.
some overlap with I know because of the church.
Yeah.
But like for the most part, it's going to be people because I don't like advertising things.
I know.
Like, like even like.
I posted your pictures the other day on my Instagram. And your girlfriend and Mark were having a full-blown conversation in my comments.
Wait, now I want to see it.
Mark was like, the fit, though, is fire. and Maria was like, yes. And I was like, see, that was better.
That was a little closer.
That wasn't, like, super female, but it wasn't, like,
yeah.
yes.
I still think one of my favorite, like, screenshots you ever sent me
was
of Maria.
Don't put me on
like,
blast that I, like,
responding to one
a
of
story?
like a story you put up. Oh, when we started the podcast.
Oh, no, what'd she say?
That was right when we started.
Do you still have that? Because I don't think I have it.
Yes, I do. I'm not going to read it out loud, but it makes my heart happy.
I can edit it, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Wait, or you can just show me, because I don't remember.
Yeah, hold on.
It was so long ago.
Find it.
Just go to the things that I've sent you.
Nice. Cute.
I'm going to take this for lunch tomorrow.
It's to rock.
I'm just going to go like this.
It's tricky.
Is it? You're so cool.
Thanks, man.
Oh. We're going to do one of these moments. We're going to do one of those. Killing it. We're doing so good, guys. And we're also recording a podcast in public. Like, we're literally outside of a Chipotle.
We're doing great.
Do you have the trash bag?
Yeah.
Is that the trash
It's right
bag? Okay. Why are you pushing it towards me? You could have just picked it up. You know that, right? Oh.
Yes.
And you just chose not to?
Completely ignoring it.
Yep. Oh my god. Do you want to eat cake with
Was
chopsticks?
It that sent it to me, or was it
It
you
was
that
me,
sent it?
for sure. Do you want the chopsticks?
Yeah, of course I want chopsticks.
Oh, now we have cake.
Let's eat cake.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, guys.
I thought you were gonna edit it.
Nope. When have
That's
I ever
staying in.
edited a burp? Ow.
That's actually a really good choice.
I feel like that's just who I am,
Dude,
though, so, like...
where is it? That's one of my favorite
I can't
things.
look
thought I
either
had-
because, like...
Well, it was like...
It was so long ago.
You had... Yeah, it was a while ago, but you, like...
I think I posted something about us doing a podcast.
Or maybe she sent it to me.
No, because it was something she said to me. So I remember.
She was like, "I'm obsessed with your smile."
Oh my god!
That's
yes,
what I remember.
That
and
was
that
cute.
made me super. I don't know.
Oh wait, no, that might have been. She might have sent that to you.
She might have. Let me check.
Because I think you sent me a screenshot of her messaging you.
Let me check. We send a lot of photos.
Oh my god. This is why I don't. This is why every person I've ever liked doesn't have social media.
No, we have a lot of photos.
See,
We send them constantly.
my last relationship, he literally had 0 of anything. So any person that wanted to like stalk
one
him,
of her friends. Oh no, good.
no,
Continue.
I'm saying I had people that were like, tell me about so and so, and I was like, I can tell you all about him, but you can't find him.
Can't find him online.
He ain't nowhere. Albert refers to him as lacrosse boy
Lacrosse boy.
because apparently he looks like he
looks
plays
like
lacrosse.
the word lacrosse.
No, that guy walking into Ralph's looked like the word lacrosse.
Both of them look like the word lacrosse.
I don't know if I want to. Did I ever tell you his full name?
No. Now you gotta tell me.
Huh?
Now you gotta tell me.
Like the singer.
I don't know who sent it to me then.
Anyways, she was super cute about it.
Yeah, it was super cute. Amen. Whatever.
That's normal in a relationship, I guess. I don't
But
know anything about that.
so she posted. I think it was our 1 month. Yeah, our 1 month.
I saw that.
And one of her friends was like, I don't know why, but he reminds me of the Dolan twins.
Ew.
I had no clue who that was, and I had to search it up.
Ew.
And I was like,
Sorry. Hold on.
oh,
Go
there
ahead.
we go.
The car was so loud.
Yeah, I had to search. I had no clue who they were. I had to search them up.
That's
and I was
gross. I'm mad about that for you.
I do not like this.
Nope. Not a fan. I didn't like that because that makes me uncomfy that somebody thinks that you look like them. I feel like I would rather you look like you. I wish you could see the gross faces we just made.
A weird little mix.
Okay.
Kid. How long do we have?
30 minutes. We have 15
30
more
minutes? Okay, we can do 15
Eat
more
cake and
Let us eat cake.
and
It doesn't matter if we do short.
what? What English was
English
that?
was not my strong suit.
Oh,
I'm gonna try this
no.
with chopsticks.
Okay. Here's the chocolate one.
Sure. Actually, these look hot fire.
And that one.
Carrot cake.
So this fool legit said to me, chocolate or carrot cake? And I said, those are not the same at all. You good, fam? Are you okay? Okay.
I just like seeing the little spikes.
You like seeing when we talk? It doesn't. We also need to put this in the car when we're done. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Just checking. Which one do you want? Why are you the way that you are? I hate all the things that you choose to be. He's trying to fight me with chopsticks and I have a fork.
Dude, okay, so I was at work.
Dude, you're
And my
laughing too hard.
manager was acting stupidly annoying. And so I grabbed a napkin and I like put it on his arm and I slapped the napkin. And he was like, "Why would you do
Why
that?" And I was
would
like,
you do
"I
that?"
slapped the napkin, not you." But it's like we have that type of friendship where like I can mess with him. If not, I'd be fired. But then he was like, "Oh, is that how we're gonna play it right now?" And I was like, "Yeah." And then he like grabbed a plastic knife.
Hit the knife.
And he was gonna stab me with it.
Dang.
But he was like
That's all right
he was like poking me with it. And I was like, "Dude, stop it!" And he was like, "I'm not doing anything. I'm just pushing the knife, and it just happens to hit
You
you."
just happen to
And
be
I
in
was
the
like,
way.
Wow.
I kind of love that. Well, I'm gonna do that now.
God, please don't.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's funny. He's a cool guy.
Is this the one that I met?
Yes, he's the one. So so this is really cool. So he's a comic writer.
Kind of fire.
So he's a comic writer. Not even like, oh yeah, I write comics.
But like legit.
No. He's a legit guy. He's been going to Comic-Con as a featured writer
Kind
for
of
like
fire.
15 years.
You good?
So a long time. And so he was telling, I was like talking. We were talking about like all the people he's met at Comic-Con, which was like super super cool. And we're just like keep talking about it. And I was like, oh man, I've always wanted to go to Comic-Con. I've gone to like WonderCon, but I've never gone to Comic-Con before, even though I really really want to go. And so we're talking, and he's like, yeah, well, I already have someone, like working the booth with me. I was like, oh, whatever, it's all good, don't worry about it. And then he was like, well, I actually do get 4 badges, and I only have 2 workers right now.
Are you gonna go?
If you want to come, you can help me out at my booth.
Did you cry?
I almost
On
did.
the
We're like at work, and I was like, dude, you freaking serious? I'm getting free tickets to go to Comic-Con?
Like I'm gonna cry.
That's so cool. I don't know how it got back up. I'm so sorry.
Subconsciously.
Probably. Yeah, but it was really encouraging because like we were talking about it. But it was just funny. Yeah, because it's like he's a super nerd like I am.
I kind of love that for him. And you.
Yeah, it was super cool
You
because
need
we're talking about like different art styles and like so I've met one of my favorite artists. His name is Ryan Benjamin. Worked on the Court of Owls for Batman. One of my favorite comic stories. Awesome sagas. And but like I met him and he said I had cool potential for like drawing and all this stuff, which was like a really cool day for me. But we were talking and he's met like Steve Ditko and like all these guys who were like comic book legends.
The way you said that.
And I was like,
You're so white.
This is so fantastic.
Your white is showing.
Probably.
Also, let's talk about the fact that I actually have been reading the one you sent me.
You like it? Dude, it's good, right?
It's so funny.
Bro, what part are you at?
Oh my god, I can't remember.
Okay. Are you like...
I'm like,
You've gone pretty far?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm upset.
It's good,
I'm
right?
upset.
It's funny. It's beautiful art.
It's beautiful.
And the storytelling is
Kind of
so
fire.
good.
It's fire.
I literally was like, I thought this was just going to be really cool art with no story.
Yeah.
Was not. So awesome. So, like, the story was awesome. And I love all the characters. Super good. I get into a bunch of other ones that I really like. Some of them are, you know, a little, like, definitely like a 17-year-old is writing this, you know, like type of person.
So, like, if you wrote one?
That's not fair. I have experience.
Okay, high-key, why'd you just hair flip?
I couldn't. I don't know. It was like a...
Okay. Carrot cake, chocolate.
I want carrot.
Go.
Okay.
Eat it. I'm waiting for this. This is literally what I'm waiting for
soft.
all day.
Soft. That's kind of fire.
Dude.
Not gonna lie,
Well, I wouldn't give you anything that's bad, first of all.
this is actually kind of... Oh my gosh. This is fire.
Yeah.
I really like this.
I know.
But I was really nervous because bundt cakes are typically really dry.
I know.
Nope. This is good.
I know.
I don't like cake.
I
Yeah,
know.
you know that.
I don't like cake either.
Good.
I know. Go ahead.
Oh, trying the chocolate one
You
too?
have to.
Okay.
That's the one I had last night.
Mmm. Ooh.
I know.
This is, oh my God. This tastes like a professional version of a ding dong.
I hate you.
It's freaking delicious. I love ding dong.
So done.
I'm really finding ways to relate. Gosh.
So you could say it's a fancy ding dong.
This is good.
I
It's
told
really
you.
good.
Okay, so we're gonna like. This is not sponsored, but nothing bundt cakes. Y'all hit it up,
Hit it up.
and they're only like $4.
I'm very surprised. That was really, really good. It's that webtoon, that comic.
Look at you.
It just got an update.
Sorry, I'm really in it right now.
Accurate. It's really good. It's a really good story. For a lot of people, I think for a lot of
We're
people
back.
nowadays,
Okay.
like people think
Yeah,
about
whatever.
comics and they're like, oh, it's so nerdy. But I'm like,
no, dude, it's fire.
the deep comic book storytelling. I mean, sometimes like there's some weird ones.
Yeah.
Like there's a mutant series that was really weird. And like there was some relationship stuff that maybe shouldn't have happened, and it was like early 2000s. So a lot of people are like,
What?
what's going on here?
Also, I feel like people don't. Sorry, we're outside. There's
Sorry.
cars. It's whatever. This is what we have to work with. I feel like
Delicious
people
cakes.
don't know that like I have watched like shows that were made based on
Comics?
comics, like,
Yeah.
and so people are like, "Wait, you do?"
Yeah.
I'm like, "Yes,"
Well, I don't hide it.
but I'm also me, and
That's
so
something
people
I
don't
lead with.
expect that
I had
from
a Captain
me.
America wallet
You okay there?
until I bought my new wallet.
Did you buy that yesterday?
No. I had a,
So sorry.
I'm an adult, Ariella. Okay?
Not yet.
Dude, next year, I'm not going to be a teen anymore.
Why are you doing that? What?
That's
No,
so
no, 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 no.
weird.
Do you want to know why that makes me mad?
What?
I'm that much closer to 30.
Yeah.
Dude,
Weird.
Why do we gotta talk about that?
Weird.
No. It's not a conversation we're gonna have with them or at
But
all.
we're going to have this conversation with them.
No, we're not.
Yes,
We're
we
not
are.
gonna talk about that. I'm almost 10 years older than you.
And yet we're the best of friends.
I'm 8 years older than you, I think.
8 years.
Gross.
That's not gross.
Is it? Are we 8 years?
That's 8 or 9. It's one of those.
It's definitely not 10.
Well, it's not 10.
I'm 27.
8 years. I'm 19.
Gross.
It's not gross. My older sister's 13 years older than me.
Okay. You don't have a choice. She's your sister.
That's also true.
I have a choice. To be
Dude,
friends with you.
Kieran and my older sister are 18 years apart.
That's awesome.
That's a full adult.
Like, that could be her mom.
Literally. That's not far off because her daughter she had her daughter when she was 19,
I love that.
which is awesome.
I low-key wish, like, this is going to sound really
I know my
dumb.
dad's going to hear this. He's going to be like, "Why did you talk about your sister?" See, I guess I just do that high-pitched voice for everybody. I literally
was your
talked about my
dad's
dad.
voice
Yeah, I was
too?
like,
Why are you talking about your sister?
no, I got to do my dad.
Why are you
What are you doing? Why are you talking about your sister?
Ew.
No, she's proud of it. She loves
No,
her
like,
daughter.
I remember, like, maybe, like, 2 years ago, I was like, I kind of wish I had a kid when I was young. Because then I'd, like, have a built-in best friend. You know what I mean? Like, 'cause I feel like the people who have kids young, like, they're really close to their kids. They're either super close, like, they're friends, and not parents.
Well, as
kid?
someone on the outside of that, as family members of generations
Don't do it.
that have done that, would not recommend.
I'm not saying we recommend
I'm
it.
just saying.
I'm saying this
I
is...
feel like we have to put out like a general
Well-
search and warning first.
Well, we already have a warning at the beginning.
Yeah, you know,
That
like
this is... We are not therapists.
we are not,
We're
or
not here
life
to
advice
help you
people.
with your relationships. Because we suck at them.
Exactly.
So...
I'm
I suck at them.
no, not that you suck at them. You're learning.
I hear you. Don't make that face. You're gross. I suck at them.
No.
Let's just let me have that.
No,
How about we do that?
no. If I'm not allowed to self-depreciate, you're not allowed to self-depreciate.
But it's not.
If I'm not allowed to
It's a fact.
self-depreciate, you're not allowed to self-depreciate.
It's not. It's me stating.
So as I was saying
fact.
about comic books,
I hate you. No, we're not going back there.
no,
You and Josh can do your own nerd podcast.
he still hasn't reached out to me for that.
Because he's not gonna. Sorry, Josh. Not to throw you under the bus or anything.
Josh, I love you.
He's probably not listening to this. Let's be real.
Actually, I think he might.
Really?
No.
He's not subscribed to our channel.
If you listen to this and you're not subscribed,
That's
thank you.
I.
We love you.
That's kind
we
of crap.
appreciate you
But
guys
like,
listening
thank
to it.
you. But like, maybe
If you guys want to,
do
go
it.
for it. You know, we will. It definitely encourages us. To
But it
be able to
doesn't.
be like,
It
oh
does
wow,
not make me. I don't depend on it for my work.
exactly.
Wow, that was so.
Well, it's just like I don't know. I think like a lot of people go into like podcasts with like
We want to
we
like
want to be
freaking
big.
kill it. I'm like,
we
I
wanna
don't
be
care.
Amazing. I'm like, dude, this is just fun for me.
It's literally
to-
us recording our
I
conversation.
get to talk.
To me,
To
we're not
you.
even talking to
I
them.
get yeah, like not even to you. I just get to put it out there.
And then
Wow,
there's
this is
people
really
that
sweet.
I know. That's why I never finish it.
Whew.
It's also cake, so you can take it home.
I might do that.
Because I'm not gonna freaking have a heart attack.
Not theoretically.
Not yet. That's trash. Do you want to keep these? Yeah.
No.
No.
I have my own. I have wooden ones.
Your fork decided it didn't want to go into the trash
I know,
bag.
he's a little
God.
jerk. Yeah, no, I have actual chopsticks.
Oh, you're so cool.
No, I love them. They were a gift.
I was serious.
Oh no, they were a gift. One of my friends, no, not my friend, my cousin. I have too many family members.
You're not friends with your cousin?
I am, but it was just funny.
Then?
Well, in my head, I was like, he's not a friend. He's family. And then I was like, well,
And
he's a
your
cousin,
cousin
but he's a
Kevin?
friend of me. No, it was not. It's my cousin Mario. He has lightsaber chopsticks.
Also, are you going to get the lightsaber tattoo? That glows?
No.
Can you please?
Yeah.
Yeah!
I actually might. It's a sick idea.
I'm not even mad about it. Oh
It
my
would be
gosh.
like a regular lightsaber hilt, like somewhere
Oh,
here.
right. I am getting my next one on December 17th,
Oh,
the day before my spiritual birthday.
nice.
I wanted to do it on the day. Sorry, hold on. This guy thinks he's so cool. But yeah, I'm getting the one that goes on my foot, and I'm so excited.
That's sick as heck. I'm really, I'm gonna have to wait a second for. Also, I'm dumb.
Okay.
I just realized. Well, not. I just realized. I just need to turn in a form, and my financial aid packet will come in.
Okay.
And because I'm independent,
Okay.
a 19-year-old, part-time working,
Uh-huh.
living on my own,
Uh-huh.
it's a huge packet.
Is it like dumb thick? Shut up!
I just need to turn it in. I just
You
haven't
need to
had,
turn that
I
in.
haven't had time to turn it in, so I need
We're
to turn
sitting
it in.
here. You could have done.
I have to turn in the copy at my. I literally have the physical copy, and they might even give me more depending on how much I made on my W-2, which is a crazy fine because they're like, turn in your 2018.
Oh,
things.
You made $0.
I made less than $1,000.
Yeah.
So they're already gonna be like, oh,
hello.
we gotta give this
Kids like crap ton of money.
Yeah.
I also love that. Like I was like shook by that, and I was like, girl, shut up.
Well, I mean,
but I'm shook for you
because it's like I've
I'm
never
shook
seen
for
that.
you.
Dude, I got the stimulus check and I almost had like a heart attack.
Are we gonna get in trouble? I've never been. Actually, I have been in a car where somebody was profiled, but like that's different. So
I have been profiled before.
I'm sad for you.
We're not gonna do that.
No, but like I
was about to say something and I was like,
no, we're not gonna talk about it because amen. It's what it is. It happens to people.
If we are,
I wonder if they're gonna like eat.
Hopefully, that'd be nice.
I
I like to think that they're actually good people.
He's putting on a mask. Oh my God, Kayla went to Walmart today, and this woman straight up didn't bring a mask with her at all, and walked into Walmart and was just walking around, and no one said anything. Nobody said anything to her. And my sister goes up to a worker at Walmart and goes, this woman doesn't have a mask on? And she goes, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Kayla was like, I was not trying to get beat by an old lady. I was like, dang. I've never actually seen somebody who just like blatantly doesn't care.
I give them a mask.
I'm like, guys.
My favorite thing is giving people masks.
Yeah,
I do it all the time at work.
Do you guys have a box of masks?
Yeah, we do. And they come in and be like, oh, sorry, I forgot it in my car. I'm like, oh, don't worry, I've
got one.
I have disposable ones
Let's
right
go.
here for you. And they're like,
we have them at our office too.
Okay. And
because
like,
they don't want to wear
yeah.
it.
And I'm like,
I don't care here.
I don't care. Listen,
when
my favorite story is when I was like, oh, I have a disposable one right here. He's like, oh, I actually just remembered I have it in my back pocket.
You're such an
idiot. Oh, great.
Let's
can you
put it on
for
your
me,
face.
Please? And he was like, well, I'm already ordering. And I was like, then you can have this disposable one. And he's like, well, it's in my back pocket. And I was like, yeah, but it's not on your face.
Then put it on your face.
And he was like,
wear your mask.
And I was like, where's your mask, sir? And he was like,
y'all,
you put it on.
First of all, from November 1st to now, our COVID cases have tripled. So wear your masks, people.
I'm being completely honest. I think it's just because everyone now isn't afraid to get COVID tests.
No.
Because of the election.
Yeah.
If I'm being like 1,000% honest, I seriously just think it's because of that.
Yeah.
Because it's like, I don't know.
I also think that like, what's crazy is I just watched a video of a guy who was tested positive for COVID, but he didn't feel sick at all.
Yeah. So,
and that's what's crazy is there could be people walking around that have COVID that don't think.
The funny thing about SARS-CoV-2, that's like the full name for it.
I was like, are you good?
It's a translator. So it's not like an actual, and I know this because I recently studied this in my bio class.
Wow.
It's
smart.
It's not a disease. I was about to say disease like an idiot. It's not a virus that is like angry on its own.
No.
Like it's not a killer. It's more of like an assistant killer.
Yeah.
In terms of if you have something underlying, whether you know about it or you don't, it is going to enhance those effects.
Well, that's why it attacks people who are already compromised.
Exactly. That's why everybody thought it was old people, but it wasn't old people.
It's all people who already
have other stuff.
Yeah.
Like that's why we have to be really careful around my mom. Because my mom has underlying conditions, which should definitely be amplified by COVID.
Why are you so loud?
He has a Nissan.
Can you not?
Or an Infiniti, so yeah, it's gonna be loud. But yeah, so that's like.
Yeah, you're so cool.
Yeah, that's like the biggest thing.
Yeah, but a lot and that's what's crazy is like I think you're cool too. I think about it in the sense that like there are people that are just walking around that don't even know that they have COVID because they don't feel sick.
Because they don't feel sick.
But I was like the symptoms.
And if I'm being honest, it'd probably be me.
Probably.
Because I have a high immune system from my mom. Because I've been exposed to so much stuff that it's like, okay, great. My body is just like, but when I get sick, I go down like a giant.
Are you one of those people? Because have you ever heard of like man flu?
I think so.
Where like. So it's the difference between how a woman handles having the flu and how a man handles having the flu.
I don't think I've heard of this.
Oh, it's the best. Because y'all act like you're dying.
Oh, no.
And us, we go to work.
Oh, yeah.
And we're living our lives and y'all are like in bed crying.
No.
And
when I'm
like,
sick,
I'm like, you're
you'll
out.
know I'm sick.
Exactly.
Because
That's what I'm saying.
just out. No. Like, that's
you're
what
like,
I'm saying.
I'm not talking. But like most men, like, dude, they're so bad.
Yeah,
there's a whole like meme about it where like when the woman's like working and like doing things and she's like throwing up, and the man is literally, and then he gets sick, and then he's out and crying, and the woman's still sick, and she's like, get up.
No, I'll still do things. Yeah, like I'm definitely just one of those types. But if like, that's where like my mom always laughed because she was like, Albert's sick
when he just
can't do anything.
Yeah.
Like they're like, I remember this one time I had to stay home from school, and my mom was like,
"Well, you must be rough."
Because I was like, I was.
If you're sick,
dead.
you're sick.
Yeah, like I was. Like,
I don't get sick very often.
Done.
I was with somebody like 2 weeks ago that had the flu, and he was like, "I don't want to hug you because like, what if you get sick?" I go, "I don't get sick."
Literally.
And I literally like walked away, and I felt like it's been 2 weeks, and I'm like, I'm good.
The only thing that really gets me sometimes is I like sleeping with a fan.
Me too, and my throat gets really dry.
My throat gets really dry in the mornings. Like even, oh my gosh, this morning I woke up but my mouth was open.
Ooh, it was rough.
So my
this morning.
lips were like chapped and my throat was just burning. Ooh, and so like,
that's rough.
If you wake me up from like times of like 7 to like almost 11, I will not talk.
You're like, it hurts.
It hurts my throat. I'll drink a bunch of water. But in the mornings, I just don't like talking. It feels nice to not talk.
Yeah. I was reading something. No, I was listening to another podcast, and they were like, can we talk about the fact that like women should run the world? And I was like, explain. And he was like, y'all literally push humans out of your bodies. And then you say, let's do it again. Oh, and then once a month for 11 days, you just bleed constantly, and you go to work and you act like nothing's wrong.
Fair.
If that, some guy goes, if I was just bleeding out of any part of my body, I'd go to the hospital. And I was like, and he goes, and you guys just live your lives like nothing's happening. And he goes, I have not once, he goes, out of any woman that I know, I have not once heard one girl go, oh my God, I'm in so much pain. Like,
really?
I was like,
you must have not grown up around
I was
women
like,
then.
Did you grow up with girls?
Yeah.
Because like,
I hear it constantly.
But I feel like
even girls that I don't know very well.
Oh, I straight up tell you.
Yeah,
I'm like, dude, I'm on my period. And you're like, all right.
Dude, that reminds me. Sorry.
Are we gonna?
Have you ever heard of John? You've obviously heard of John Mulaney.
Yeah.
But have you seen his the
Oh my God.
New in Town?
Yes.
Where he's like, with my Jewish girlfriend, I don't have to guess how she's feeling. She comes into the room and says, my stomach hurts. And then we go on from there.
Yeah. We just move on from that.
That would always make you laugh. That's exactly what it reminded me of.
That's how I was in my last relationship. I would literally wake up and be like, I'm on my period. Don't talk to me. Like, it was like, and then it would be like.
That's better than like, nothing's wrong.
Saying anything.
Yeah.
I'm fine. Good.
I'm fine. Whatever.
Which is what I do to you, and that's fine.
Thank God I'm not your significant other then. Because I would literally drive me insane.
That's the difference. Is like when you are my significant other, I know better than to like not say anything. Yeah. So I'm like, no, this is how I feel.
You know what was really cool? So there was one time where like Maria was, like this, and
no, like this.
Well, I don't want to embarrass her like while I'm like, like on this. I mean, no one.
She's a girl.
But I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That happens.
But it was like, it was just funny because she like texted me. She was like, babe, my stomach really hurts. Because it was like it was on a Monday.
I was like, were you trying
and
to fix
so
it?
on Monday she tries to come over, or like we switch off every week, and it was her turn to come over. And she's like, can you come over? I need hugs. And I was like
it's one of those things where like, I feel like I could have the flu, I could be dying, and I'll still go to work.
Probably.
Oh, dude, when it's bad, I'm like, I will kill someone.
Probably.
Like,
I grew up with a bunch of sisters and a bunch of girl cousins, so
yeah. Also, I need to point out the fact that the last time we talked, my cousin Snapchatted me, and you were like, that sounded like you.
It did. It really did.
I need to show you a picture of her.
It sounded like you in a slightly higher octave.
She looks related to me.
Yeah,
like more than my sister looks related to me.
Well, no, you and your sister look alike.
No, like if I show you a picture of her,
okay,
you're gonna be like, that's your twin.
That makes sense.
Like, it's so weird.
50.
Oh my God, we did it. We passed 45 minutes, guys. All right. You like how we just are done? So we're gonna go grocery shopping.
Bun cake's delicious.
Great. Food.
Don't eat spicy beef curry. It's almost
spicy.
That's what it was.
I was like being mean to you. I was like, it's spicy. Okay, then why are you the way?
I hope you guys have a great night.
If you want to follow us on social media, it is on the screen in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't, that's fine.
Right.
Cool.
Thank you for being here.
I'm glad we got to do this after 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And amen. All right. Have a great week. Bye.
Have a great day.